Hey everybody, it's Stacie Duffy with the Berkshire Group, Denver Real Estate Brokers, your Denver Metro real estate resource. And I just wanted to reach out today. I had a quick minute between a couple of appointments, and I wanted to talk about multiple offers. So anyone here in the Denver market, whether you're selling or buying or anything, is well aware of the fact that most things, if they're priced right, the condition's good, it's probably going to have multiple offers on it. And as a buyer, it can be really frustrating. So there's just a few things I wanted to talk about, 5 different things that you can do as a buyer to help strengthen your offer in a multiple offer situation. So your realtor should have some great suggestions regarding escalation clauses and appraisal gap coverage and things like that. But as a buyer, there are 5 things I think you can do that would really stand out and make a big difference. And one of those is to seriously do your highest and best. Make a strong offer. So I know a lot of people are hesitant to go over asking price, especially if it's your first place. The lender's job is to make sure to help you get the loan, but they're going to have an appraisal that makes sure you can't overpay for the property. They're not going to let you because they're giving you the money for it. So make sure that you're willing to bid whatever the property is worth to you. So what I tell my clients is you need to think of that price, that if someone would paid $500 or $1,000 more, you're okay losing it at that it's not worth it to you. So think of that price that the property is worth to you, and that's really your highest and best offer. Another thing to do is to write a love note. I call it a love note, but a personal note from yourself to the seller. So homes are emotional things. People live in them, they grow up in them, they raise their kids in them. You want to be able to connect to the seller, and they want to know why you love their home. So a little note like that, just simple note, don't add pictures because then we can get into discrimination issues and things like that. But a little note goes a long way, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes 10 minutes, and it can seriously make a big difference. Another one is to add a little bit extra earnest money. So this is a great point. Your earnest money, at least here in Colorado, our contracts are very buyer friendly. So don't hesitate to put a little bit of extra earnest money down. If that's something that's available to you, it can really say, essentially it says to the seller, I'm serious, I want to get the deal done, let's get moving. Another thing, be decisive. So if you know you like the place, put in the offer. If the seller has a question for you and says, hey, we got another offer, would you be willing to pay what they are? Be decisive. People who are indecisive can make sellers really nervous because the further along in the process, the more chances there are for you to change your mind and be indecisive, and it can be a big red flag to a seller. The last thing, I know this sounds crazy, and pretty simple, but hire a good agent. So like I mentioned, most agents are going to have their own kind of strategy bag for multiple offer situations, and ask what their acceptance ratio is. So for how many offers they put in multiple offer situation, how many get accepted or countered. It can really make a big difference, and that's their job, is to work for you. So having someone that knows what they're doing in multiple offers and can stand out can really be the difference of getting the home you want in the end. So hopefully this was helpful for y'all. Feel free, take a minute, check out my website. The link is down below in the information. And if you ever have any questions about Denver Metro real estate, I'd be happy to help. So feel free to call, text, or email me. And y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.